El Paso School Board has concerns about contracts for academic services paid for during the pandemic, and now it's asking the district's internal auditor for a deeper review. ABC 7's Brianna Chavez spoke to two board members today. Brianna, when could the details from that audit be released?
Well, Stephanie, probably not until the end of the month. That's according to board member Josh Acevedo. The auditor still needs to complete a corrective action plan. Now, the board members that I spoke to did not want to get into the specifics of the audit. However, ABC 7 did find a memo on the district's website that could provide some clues as to what's going on. Now, it was sent last week as a response to board members wanting more information, and it apologized for any misunderstanding. Now, that memo was sent to the board by Carmen Arrieta Candelaria, who is on paid leave as of Monday. She oversees finances and operations. Also on paid leave is Chief Academics Officer Tamika Brown. Now, the letter explains former Superintendent Juan Cabrera deemed the contracts critical and necessary in light of the pandemic, so administrators used about $1 million from a fund set aside for pandemic supplies to pay a contractor for virtual learning services last fall. Now, another big issue is that the board wasn't told. Last night, the board brought up more questions while discussing the audit on those contracts, so the board asked the internal auditor to start a separate investigation. Now, EPISD has faced several cheating and corruption scandals in the past. One board member says because of those very scandals, they now have a tighter oversight that allowed them to flag and further investigate their concerns. And I asked Board Vice President Al Velarde if he thinks this could impact the search for a new superintendent.
But I think what it's going to do is for those applicants that want to put their hat in this ring, they're going to know that this board is serious when it comes to we want the next superintendent to operate within the rules, operate ethically, morally.
Little by little, I think we're getting on that path, and I think we will continue to work on it to make it more transparent and more accountable.
Once details from that original audit are released, we'll be sure to update you on air and online at kvi8.com. Live from EPIC headquarters in Central El Paso, Brianna Chavez, ABC 7.